grazing as a mode of rearing our cattle um, is not a northern thing. It is not a Fulani thing. It is a thing that has been in human way of life for centuries. For those of us who are Christians, and pardon me, please, whether you believe the Bible or not, whether you think it's a myth, whether you believe Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, and Co. were myths, that's fine. But if you have read any of those accounts, you would notice that they were pastorers. They moved their cattle around. They moved from place to place. The Joseph that some people celebrate today was caught by his brothers when he went to look for them in the process of their grazing. It was the grazing process that, for those who read the Bible, will see caused a quarrel between Abraham's people and Lot. And I can go on and on. I intentionally chose to go back that way. Even if you come to the 11th, 13th, 14th century Europe, the British, the English people, the Scottish, Irish, they grazed, they moved their cattle around. However, civilization is never static. We always evolve and looking for better ways to do things much, much better. I've had this argument that because your cow will not be strong and all that thing, that's why you need to move around. I think it's banal to begin to think that way. Pardon my use of word. In a modern era, look at the beautiful city of Kano or the beautiful city of Kaduna. I will stay in the north so that it doesn't look as if I'm saying it because they come to the south. I visited the north several. I served in Abuja. I worked a lot in Kano. It's not proper when you see cattle moving on coal, on tarred road, struggling space with cars. So anyone who is here today in this century, 2025, justifying why cattle should be moving the roads, dropping their dumplings along the road, then something is wrong. Because these things are the things that are creating problems. So imagine someone, I mean, I'm not sure who said that, but that was beautiful. I take my time, cultivate my. For those of us who don't know the process that goes into farming, let me paint a picture for you. If it's not mechanized, I will first clear that bush, remove all the stumplings. Sometimes we burn it, then we'll till the ground, and then we now plant our products. After the first train, maybe corn and a few fast items that usually come up, they now come up, they spring up. There's a second process. I need to go weed that farm. It's also labor intensive. All of these things I'm painting are labor intensive. They involve money. For the person who can get extra hands, he pays them to do those things. And then just around September or just around June, July, when he's supposed to go and have it. This is stopping me like this.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
So just about when the man is supposed to start enjoying his labor, these kind of people we're seeing now go in there and start destroying his farm. How do you want him to accept you? How do you want him to embrace you? I'm not supporting anybody killing anybody, but these are the things that lead to people maiming their fellow human beings. The man is quantifying all the effort he put into that farming, and you've destroyed it. And then because he's fighting you back, you now go back and bring AK-47 now to come and ravage the whole thing. Take a look at it. So I think number one, any educated man, and I expect Mahmoud when he's telling me that Israel doesn't, even Saudi Arabia, and I've visited UAE. Nobody does open grazing in those places. I work for a Tisalat. I'm going to openly say it. I visited that region several times. There is nowhere I went to in Dubai and Abu Dhabi. And what's their third big city? I'm trying to remember the name. I didn't see anybody grazing anything. Rather, what these people have done, we've seen them build the Burj Khalifa. We've seen them, sponsoring and hosting huge modern events. Nobody's doing any of these things. So I don't know where our northern brothers get this mindset from. If the people in Senegal are not doing this thing, I can tell you why. Because I've also visited Senegal. It is because the dominant ethnic groups in those places will not permit this. And the Fulanis in those places know that they dared not try this with those people. There will be a hard fight with them. They know. The problem in Nigeria is our political elites. That brings me to the second issue of border. Listen, I'm saying things that will offend you, but please, I'm not saying it out of hate. We must be honest. Because the only way that's going to solve Nigeria's problem is honesty. The problem with Nigeria's border is the northern leaders. The guys who have led Nigeria predominantly, whether it's the person who headed customs, headed any of the immigration services or head of state are all Northerners. It's a fact. If they wanted to fix Nigeria's border and make things work, they would do it. And the first people that will enjoy it is the same Northerners that will enjoy it first and foremost. So until we begin to change this mindset, we don't even have a good census system. Why don't we have a good census system? Because some people don't want us to have good metrics. Those people who don't want to have us good metrics also come from the north.